Okay, now all hi from the Maker's Corner again. I'm really tired. I've been running outside with my son, and boy can he run. So now I'm trying to catch my breath a bit. He went off to sleep, and thought I'd give a little bit of an update what's been happening with the sensor or the heat pipe project thing. And I rummaged through some stuff. Let's see if I can show it. That will be just a sec. That one. Yes, it works. Look at that, isn't that cool? Yeah, so here we have some electronics. So I was able to... This is actually hard because I have to look at the other monitor to see what it's showing in the camera. And then it looks like that I'm not looking at the webcam. I wonder how I can fix that. Just a sec. We will move XSplit onto the main monitor temporarily, and then I can actually see what's being broadcast. I hope the mic's picking up okay. We had those echo issues yesterday, so I'm also trying to test that a little bit. Anyway, on the I rummaged through my stuff and I was able to find on the left hand side there you see a microcontroller. It's a Arduino Uno, and it's accompanying USB cable. So you just like plug that into the computer. I'll show that possibly a little bit later. Now on the right hand side I was actually able to find a prototyping shield. I also have some like servo motor driver support, but I'm not going to use that. And then I modified the pipe that I had, aluminium pipe. I had to put the with shrink wrap. I put the single wire temperature sensor on the end of it, so now we can actually measure the end temperature, end of pipe temperature. Yeah, I was actually going to show more details about the sensor. Let's see. Just gonna bring up another web page. There. It's this one here. Let's see, which one did I have that on then? Browser webcam. Yes. So anyway, I decided to go for the simplest Arduino. The basic. I mean, this is the base model, so the least memory, but still kind of usable. So as you see, even on the Arduino site, they have it here. It's the Arduino Uno. I mean, they have lots of different microcontroller versions under the brand Arduino, so you can pick and choose. There's even stuff with Wi-Fi, and yeah. Well, I thought I'd just keep it simple for now. You can actually migrate the same code, the code you use for the Arduino Uno. You can actually move into the other and use them pretty much as is on the other Arduino versions also, so you don't lose anything. Yes, so that's that. And then I found a random website with the spec for this temperature sensor that I happen to be using. So I actually didn't remember what it was. But it seems to be, it's either a DS18B or a DS18S. I think it was possible to recognize which one it was. Two types, green, red, yellow sensor. So actually I have this one here. Sensor type 2. No, sorry, wrong. It has to be sensor type 1. Because here we have black, red, and yellow. Yep, that's it. But anyway, it doesn't really matter, you connect it the same way. So this is a single wire temperature sensor, and you can actually read it out using a library for the Arduino. So that's that one. And I was trying to thinking of actually showing. Let's see. Didn't I add? Whoops, sorry, I didn't build that scene to completion. I missed a lot. There's no audio. And there's no webcam either. So wait, I'll just fix that quick. Okay, that should be much better. On the fly modifications for now. Let's hope it works. I have to save it also. So I don't. Let's take that version. There, now it's saved. So now you should be able to see me and the Arduino. So this is the Arduino software. And you can actually get it, yeah, so you do it this way. So you get it here, like downloads, software downloads. Arduino, that's the web. You can actually do all this stuff online, pretty much. So you don't actually even need the software. But anyway, you can get the software. It's Arduino IDE, and you can have it up for Windows or for Linux. It actually supports tons of different microcontrollers. So not only the Arduino IDE is like a platform, but then you can do circuit like Adafruit circuit playground stuff, and lots of the Arduino or a lot of the microcontrollers shipped by Adafruit actually have plugins so that you can actually select the device in the Arduino IDE. But anyway, to make it simple, what I've done is no, wait, we need to actually plug it in. Sorry, I have to go. Just do it. Can actually bring it over. So this is like we would call this like the old style USB connector. Plug that in there. Wait, sorry, hope it doesn't interrupt anything. I'm gonna plug it in now. So here we go. And I think I got the Blink code running on it, yeah. The standard Blink app. So let's see if it gets picked up here. So have already selected. So anyway, you can go to tools and you can select the board type, and as you see, there are lots of different board types. So, but anyway, we use the Arduino genuine Uno, and then you can see the COM ports. It works a little bit differently in Linux, but basically you get the same thing as here. And then here you can see basically this is the microcontroller board for my 3D printer. So I can upload new firmware to it on the fly. But anyway, now I got the genuine here. And to be able to program code for what we're gonna do. Take some more of this stuff. Instead we're going to, because what I would like to have is the Arduino. I don't want to put anything permanently on the Uno, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this hat on it. And this just plugs into the top of it. Right. Just plugs into the, can't remember which way around it goes. Yeah, like that. So it just plugs in. And then what you can do is you've got a small prototyping area, so I put the resistor required for this one-wire communication on that, and then connect it up to the correct digital pin. Yeah. Oh yeah. 3 wires. Well, actually, it's a bit strange when it actually calls it 1 wire when it's actually, as you see, it's 3 wires. Well, no. Logic is logic. So what we would like to do is to use I've already installed it, but I can show you how to do it. If you want the 1 wire support, you go into, let's see here. Manage libraries. And then you can just wait for it to load first. And then you can just use the keyword 1 wire. So now is this my camera out of turning off. I think I have to change that because I don't like turning off all the time. And you can take this basic was it this one I was using? Oh, here. This one here. Oh, yeah, it's installed. Yeah, should have installed that. But you see, access to 1 wire temperature sensors, memory, and other chips. So that this is it should work for this. And then the great thing is that you don't have to actually make the code yourself. So this is just like an empty session. So you have the setup code and the loop code. Well, what you can do is then when you've added the library, and this applies to anything you add, then you can actually go in here, and then you can say examples, and you can say 1 wire, and then you can select the appropriate, which is actually this temperature thing, and then you can just click on it, and then it will open a new session, and you actually have the example code. So if I had this connected to my Arduino, then we could actually just check, which means that it compiles it, and then that one where we can just upload the code. But of course now if I upload it won't do anything since I haven't had a chance to connect this yet. Don't think I'll do it tonight, I'm too tired. But we'll see. Maybe tomorrow or something. Yeah, I think that's about it for now. I'll just update the scene name here. Just call it dusk. sorry, just giving a name to the XSplit scene here. I'm gonna have so many scenes, I'm gonna lose track of them soon, even if I'm giving them names. Stop. Okay, I suppose if we do use that name. Save it again. There we go, that's done. Huh. Don't know if there's anything else to say right now. So the next step will be to connect this one temperature sensor to this board with the resistor required, and then plug this one into the Arduino, and then run the test code and check that the temperature sensor actually works, and then we can continue building out this thing, which is it's just a something to build so we can measure stuff. Yeah, so I think that's enough for tonight. Well, see everybody later then.